Hey guys, it's the doll place, and we just received another used doll in the mail that we are going to customize.
We almost bought a very large lot of dolls, but we decided we weren't exactly ready for that yet. But we are shortly going to be getting a very big lot, so stay tuned for a lot more dolls coming. It's just one doll, and we're going to get her open and see what she looks like.
Okay guys, here is this beauty. So I'm assuming she's a just like you.
We're gonna get her out of this outfit just to check her out a little bit.
Okay guys, so first thing that we notice is that her limbs are incredibly loose, but that's not a big deal because we will be completely restringing her. And obviously something is going on with her face.
She's just got a little bit of an ink stain right on her upper lip, and overall she does look kind of dirty. So the bottom of her foot also has a little bit of ink. Okay. We could remove the ink if we wanted to, but since we are just putting literal ink over this doll anyway.
Oh, we forgot to mention that our plans for this doll is we're going to venture into dyeing dolls, so we'll see what happens. That's why we're completely restringing her. And her wig is
actually not in bad shape at all. It's just really messy right now, but I'm not seeing any like
I think it could be fixed up, and I think that once it is, it could be kind of cute with the doll we have in mind. And her eyes are blue, and I think we might keep them blue depending on how the dyeing turns out and stuff like that.
We really wanted to just dye a like mold that typically doesn't have a darker skin tone, just to be sort of, I don't know how dark we're going yet. I guess we'll have to see. So the first thing we're going to be doing is just taking her apart, and then we'll go from there with all the cleaning, but she's just going to be in pieces. So we're going to take her head off and get her stuffing out and then unhook her limbs. So let's do that. Okay guys, so now we have everything in pieces, and as you guys can hear, the tension cup is still in here, so we gotta heat this up and pull the tension cup out before we clean, just because we want to get that out of the way. Oh my god guys, that is awful. So that was the last limb, and we have all the tension cups right here, and we're just going to put these away for safekeeping.
So yeah guys, we're just cleaning her limbs with Mr. Clean Magic Erasers, which is our tried and true method of cleaning limbs. You guys all know how to do that, so we're not going to show it this time, but yeah, this is what we're doing.
The next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be getting her wig off. I'm going to be fixing it off of her head, and we'll be able to clean her face and see how much of that ink we can get off without any benzoyl peroxide treatment. We're dyeing her anyway, like we said, so that's not important, but we're just going to clean her face, but I want to get her hair off first, and she has bangs. This is kind of the task. Quite the task. So we got her wig off, and she's got some pieces stuck here, so we're just going to be pulling these off.
Okay guys, so now we're just going to clean her little face, and we're not going to worry about face paint because when we dye her, all of her face paint is going to turn brown, so we're going to have to add that afterwards. So yeah, we're just going to clean recklessly and not worry about face paint.
This is not the last you will see of this little head though, because her eyes need to be popped out of their socket.
Yep, but first we're going to clean it.
While she's busy cleaning limbs, I'm going to get this hair in order so that she'll be able to not be bald when she's all beautiful and dyed. So the first thing I'm just going to be doing is just spritzing it down with a spray bottle. So I'm just going to be brushing from the ends here. I'm kind of just holding it in my hand. And Yeah, we decided to just do it off the doll because why not?
I think this is just such a cute wig. I was so excited when we saw that it was in a pretty good condition because I just think this wig is adorable, especially with like the doll we have in mind. I think we've never done bangs on a custom before.
I feel like this is the wig we would have picked out if we bought a brand new one.
Yeah, we were actually like talking about bangs, so this is pretty cool that we got one. Yeah, and since this is off the doll's head, we can just soak the entire wig, including the wig cap, without worrying about like water getting in her eyes and stuff. So that's pretty good. So we're just gonna dunk it into this water that has...
This is a wig cleanser, and this really does just restore shininess and stuff, and you know, if it's dirty, it will get it out. I mean...
It literally, like, works wonders.
You could just use shampoo, but I always found that this makes it silkier and stuff.
Yeah.
As I'm dunking it, I'm going to try not to get the fabric too much because I don't want to get it super soggy, but I'm going to be getting all the hair included.
Just making sure that all of the wig is submerged.
Yeah, we're just going to be letting this sit in here for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're going to rinse it out.
So yeah, we're just going to put all the stuffing in her box, and it's very important that you get every last bit of stuffing for her to actually have a firm torso.
And we're also putting the attention cups in here just to keep them all in here. Just, we don't want to lose any piece of her. Next thing we're doing is just removing the neck string. And yeah, this is going to be quite the task to get back in with a little itty bitty safety pin.
Okay guys, this is pretty terrifying, but not gonna lie, but it's all part of the process.
It looks like she's buried in our floor.
We're not gonna worry about it. This is all part of the process. The next step is, oh, by the way, when we cleaned her face, the ink spot above her lip did not come out, which was expected because I do believe it might be Sharpie.
And the next thing that we're going to be doing is getting these eyes out because obviously we cannot dye her with these beautiful blue eyes. So we're going to go boil us some water and get this head. I can make your hands clap. Oh, look, they're holding hands.
Oh. Okay guys, so we're just going to shove her face into the towels, and then you just pour some boiling or near boiling water into her neck. And then you just need to cover it. Sometimes we cover it with aluminum foil, and sometimes we get weird and put this pounded, hammered aluminum foil ball that took way too long to make. Siri, darling, set a timer for 2.5 minutes.
Oh my gosh, guys!
So excited. So yeah, you just dump the water back into the bowl. You might need to use that later. We're not going to get into it, but hopefully we can get it out first try. This is such a pain. Like, people don't even understand how usually it's a pain in the butt to get eyes out. I hope it's not this time, but usually it's a pain. Wait, are we like experts at it now?
Okay guys, so our camera ran out of battery, so this is on our cell phone, and we finally got these eyes out. As you guys can see, she is an empty, soulless doll. So now, the next thing to do is to dye her. Always wear gloves when opening a doll box.
Dye, mix well. Add wet fabric, dye that. Stir pasta for 30 minutes until the dye color.
Fine.
Okay, that's enough water to move freely.
Okay. What the heck? That's weird.
Bubble, bubble, double, double, toil and trouble. Turn this doll to beautiful. Our water is just before boiling. So we're gonna pour in about half this bottle, maybe less.
And this is Rit synthetic dye. It's like Rit Dynamore. It looks really scary.
Oh my lord. This is one of the most terrifying things I've ever done in my life.
Okay, we're gonna kind of time how long we're doing this. She's gonna need to let herself sink. She finally sunk to the deepest trenches of this pot.
Oh yeah. She's getting darker.
So here she is right now.
Again.
Back in she goes. Oh, she is getting really dark.
We'll never be able to use this for cooking again, so we can just use this for dolls all the time, so it's literally like our doll witchcraft pot.
Yep. First limb down. Put her, we're just gonna set her on this towel. Alright, now go in the other leg. And this is the leg with the blue thingy, so hopefully that gets covered. Cool right there. I like that. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're gonna put two limbs in at once, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, intense. Okay, so arms are done, we think. We're moving on to the cloth. So this is
the one that I'm not really concerned at all.
It's gonna be kind of weird.
It can be a different shade.
Okay guys, so her fabric is dark. We're gonna take it out, but we gotta really let this drain because this has got a lot in it. So we're gonna put it on this little stack of towels thingy. And now guys, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. We are dyeing the classic face mold. Okay, I'm gonna set her down. And that completes our dyeing process. Okay guys, so right after you do this, you just want to get them in some dish soap and scrub them away. And this kind of just gets rid of the residue, I guess. I don't know, it's just what people say to do. Okay guys, so we left all of the limbs out in the sun and they're all like completely dry, nothing in her eye sockets. And yeah, that's all great news. Next step is for us to put her eyes in. And you guys can see the skin tone. It is absolutely gorgeous. I am in love with the skin tone. Anyway, we have boiling hot water. We're gonna fill her head with it and get those blue eyes that she came with back in, and hopefully that will look gorgeous. You're gonna kind of like dig it into it, I guess. Okay guys, so we use our little dotting tool here to straighten out the eyeball, being very cautious if her head needs to be reheated. Okay guys, first eye down. Okay guys, so here she is after her eye insertion, and as you guys can see, she is stunning. And then when her eyes are closed, obviously we need to repaint her eyelids to be brown and match her skin tone. So that's the thing that we're going to be doing next.
Okay guys, so while these beautiful, luscious eyelids are drying, we are going to be working on restringing this bad boy. So what we're going to do is we are going to take this handy dandy hairdryer and heat up this little cup thingy so we can pop this thingy in there. And
no, we're heating up the arm, and then we're going to pop in the tension cup, which there are plenty of tutorials on restringing. Basically, you just tie a knot, and then you stick it in. For this part, it's this way.
I don't recommend using this as a tutorial.
But yeah, you're basically just gonna suck it in real tight. Alright guys, here's where things get intense. So we're going to take in tension cups. You get it, intense. There's tension. Okay guys, so basically you're just gonna pull this really tight. I mean, not like so tight, but like incredibly tight. Okay, anyway, people use these things called hemostats, which are basically like surgical hemostats, whatever. Basically, it's like a surgical thing that stops bleeding, and you know, we don't bleed, and we don't need those, and we don't do well, we kind of do surgery, so we don't own those, but we didn't.
You don't own me.
And then we're going to stick these tweezers that I got from my biology dissection kit, because guys, I have to dissect a pig fetus this year, and luckily they are perfect, maybe, for our doll. So we're just gonna put this perler bead. I don't know if you guys remember them perler beads. They were hip back in my day. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna tie this super, 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 super tight. Okay, so now we're just going to remove that, and let's check out her limb. Really awesome. She is restrung in one arm.
Woo! Woohoo!
So we're going to complete the rest of them, and you guys don't really need to see this. We're just gonna show you when we're done. Okay guys, so our battery died. Here's what we got done though. We restuffed her, so here she is, absolutely gorgeous. Like, I am in love with the skin tone. It's even darker than number 80s, but still at like a natural level. I'm in love with it. And her limbs are super tight. Now, returning to the beautiful face, we're using just red paint and floating medium to add a little bit of color to her cheeks through, I know like her skin's really dark, but we still want there to show a little bit of like color in her.
Obviously, we're gonna wipe this away.
Yeah, we're not leaving it like that. She's not a clown.
We decided on a front lip color. I think we're gonna go more dusty rose and natural for this little gal. So let's try this out. Guys, if you don't have a dotting tool and you're trying to customize, I highly recommend getting one. Okay guys, so here is her face paint all done.
Like, I'm in love with this. This is...
Yeah, I think she's just absolutely stunning, and now we're gonna put on her wig.
So we're just going to be using some tacky glue. Okay guys, so we got the wig on her and she is absolutely gorgeous. Our camera died again, so we weren't able to really show the wig getting on, but here she is, guys, and like I said, she's stunning. I'm in love with this doll.
Yeah, she's definitely a lot more different than what we usually do, and I think she's really pretty. And I'm just really proud of how she turned out. So yeah.
So she will be available on our Etsy and our eBay, and we'll put the link in the description to that. And yeah, here are some photos of her, and be sure if you guys want this doll to go check out the listing or you might miss out on her, and she's definitely one of a kind, so yeah.